Welcome back to War on the Sea, part 42. So, I have to apologize. I was playing offline and I got a little bit selfish, I guess. I forgot. I forgot that there was an opportunity to make a recording, and you guys would have loved it. Maybe you would have loved it, but it has to do with this group right here. This is the Australian Port Defense Group. Yeah. So, what do we have here? We're coming out of line ahead because we were in a battle. Milne Bay was attacked by a superior force, and they sent in this group here to try and do something about it. And we came out of it okay, but the goal was not to win. In other words, sink every ship. The goal was to turn them away because they were coming in to bombard our port, which we can't afford to have happen. So let's take a quick look at our ships here, shall we? All right, let's start with this ship right here, which is with the width. Let's go in and take a look. So as you see, we're at moderate to none. I don't think she took much damage. She took a little damage to one of her funnels, but yeah, not too much there. How about the Electra? Electra took a lot of damage. Yeah, all sorts of below 100%, 72, 89. It's okay. That's 0. There's a big hole inside of her. Yeah, and again, we look at the ammo here. Let's go back at this one here and see what we got. We're pretty good, not bad. But yeah, a lot of damage was done. San Diego. San Diego is part of our fleet because she has sonar. Because you know, she's got great air defense with all these guns. She can take care of a very quick fire action. What are we doing? We got one gun down. These guys are okay at you know, ammo wise. But yeah, there was a lot of heavy damage. What does she look like here? She's got 2 holes inside of her up here in the bow. She's a heavy miner, so there's a lot of damage impacting her speed and efficiency. But yeah, I thought at one time we were going to lose her. The Paul Jones, any damage for you? I think the damage she has is the damage she had. What about ammo? Seems like she's got ammo. Okay, how about the Australia? The Australia, she did pretty well. Her aircraft was shot down. She did take some damage in the back, on the sides. Yeah, her bow. One time she was heavily burning pretty good, and she couldn't hit a dang thing. Yeah, but 2 funnels damaged. The director damaged a little bit. At one time she had all sorts of fires on her deck, and she was burning pretty bad. Vendetta, she was pretty much a target and running all over the place, but she had some pretty good damage. What about her ammo? She's got no ammo left. She expended. She got 16 star shells left to her name. But she fought pretty valiantly because she was a target. But she did okay. What about her? Yeah, we already looked at that. Wichita. Minor none. How's your ammo? Yeah, I would have thought she would have not have a lot of ammo left, but apparently she does, and she took some damage to her forward gun for a little bit. So one of her stacks got hit pretty good. And the vampire, this vampire, she's out of ammunition entirely. These guys expend their ammunition pretty quick. And she did take some damage, but she repaired a lot of it, so she survived. I thought we were going to lose a couple of these smaller ships. Yeah, we're just kind of forming up into our battle 3-column scout with 8 ships. That leaves 2 destroyers out front, but yeah, we're going to see about that later. So we do have our Kingfisher that's up over us as well. These aircraft were doing their best to prevent things from happening to us, but it didn't go too well. It was a night invasion. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so these guys are just getting out of that. It probably wouldn't have been a good video. You probably wouldn't have seen much. It would have been just, you know, fires burning and, you know, a lot of flashes, but a lot of my ships getting hit. We faced a Kitakami, a Hoa. There were 3 full cruisers and a Kitakami, which holds, what, 48 torpedoes. Thank God they didn't shoot any of them off. We would have been in a world of hurt if that was the case. My skills at managing the surface battle was very bad. I'm kind of glad you guys didn't see it, but let's get out of here and we'll see what happened on the other side and see if we did anything to them at all. This is a quick look. The Australia is a critical damage. We would have to go all the way back to Midway to get these guys repaired, so we're not going to get them repaired. What we are going to do is we'll rearm them, and then hopefully we can wait, get this up to a group of 10, and then see if we can send off a couple of these heavy ones to get rest and repaired. So that's what's going on with that group. So we're going to be sending them back to Port Moresby because we still have a level 3 here. We still can rearm them. Let's take a look and see what happened with the enemy losses last night. Again, we got the Nagato, which is the battleship. I was very surprised that the Nagato went down so quickly. We sunk the Yubari. Again, I didn't think that was going to happen, and so we got 2 very big ships out with what we had to attack them with, and that was very surprising. But those are the only 2 ships we sunk out of a group of 10. So they had a lot of destroyers, and I think there were 4 cruisers, a light cruiser, and the rest were destroyers. So they came. Nagato is really the big one there, and that's the one we didn't get. What did we lose? What was the date on that? Sorry, guys. So 29th of May. What did we lose on the 29th of May? Nothing. So we got out of it without losing any ships, which is pretty key. What we did have happen in that time frame was we did have, see, we're up to 88 command points. We did get resupplied. I already have this group bringing fuel to Wake Island. We've had an awful lot of things going on here. We are sending back the Warrington and the Stack to be rest and repaired, and then we'll probably replace them with a newer group or something else we use the command points for. But what do we replace them with? Task Force 32 now has 3 ships in it. They're all the same class. They've done well, and they're going to be our Task Force 32 in this area for sub-hunting. Yeah, I'd like to get something covering them, so why don't we try that now? Let's put some aircraft over the sub-hunters And we're going to put all 12 because that's what we want to do. Task Force 34, where are you? Right, you're Task Force 32, I'm sorry. There we go. So they'll have, because of the proximity to truck, which I can't bombard, as I said in the other video, I put a marker there so that we'll just remember, don't try to bombard that. Pompeii, we're good for now. Once we get more engineering, I may up this to a level 5 airfield. We'll see what we do with that. But let's get the ball rolling here. I've been taking care of these supply ships. Let's use the carrier for that. We're going to send out, what do we got on the Wasp? We're going to send out 6 of these Avengers with torpedoes, and we're going to send them to these guys here. I find that torpedoes with these supply ships work the best. Because it's morning, I want to make sure that our carrier has a cap, so let's do that. And we'll do it with nothing, so we're going to use the York for this. I should have sent him off the Wasp, but whatever. Okay, what else we got going on? 20 Havocs are going out doing their bombing thing. Catalinas are doing a search. I don't know why I have them with depth charges. That's stupid. Task Force 28 is waiting. Once they get supplies from this guy, I think we'll send them on to... I think we need to think about making this a level 5 port sooner or later. Yeah. We're going to do this real quick. I want to do something here. Hold on. So these things kind of just happen. All right, so yeah, we've added the other British battleship into the group heading south. And what do we have? She's escorting supplies. We also have a, what is that, a light cruiser? Exeter. What else is in this group that's of importance? Just a lot of supplies. We do have, we're sticking with the theme here, British and Australia for this part of the world. That's an old couple torpedoes, depth charges. Again, repeated that one. Again, I like to have a sub screen out front so that we can keep that going. So let's get out of here. This will bolster the defense of these two bases, Milne Bay and Port Moresby, from here. And then what do we have on this Task Force 9? 3 destroyers, newer American destroyers, and then 2 supply groups. I've just taken supplies and troops off of Shortland. We own Shortland now, so we can actually, what do we got over here? Nothing really to play with. Yeah, not too overly concerned with that. But how about can we even send anything up at this time? What if you go out with nothing? Let's see if you can just make yourself useful here. Down to 16. 1631. Don't want you to be harassed, so hopefully that'll work. Yeah, we're not in the radar. Should be okay. I have been jinking out a few things. This is the guy we sent. Yeah. This guy here is... Oh, he has a torpedo as well. Oh, wait. I don't know. Whoever's gonna go take care of him, take care of him. I think I sent 2 ships to do the, or 2 flights to do the same thing. Task Force 32 is being harassed. We have Wildcats coming in, but they're not gonna make it, so let's just play dippity-doo with what are these guys? I guess they're probably fighters, and these are scouts. Not overly afraid of those guys. So what do we want to do? We want to set these guys up to be let's spread them out a little bit. Yeah. We don't want the fighters to just totally... I'm not too concerned with these little bombs, but I kind of like to make it harder for them if I can. Yeah, just a bunch of fighters. What are these guys doing over here? They have bombs as well. Just a bunch of bombs. You know, these bombs are no joke. They're small, but they seem to do a lot of damage. So, position-wise, what do we want to do? Make sure everybody's doing their best here. And I want you to be wild and crazy. I want you to be wild and crazy. And I want you to be wild and crazy. And just go full bore and let them do their thing. See if we can get a good look from up here, just to see what these guys do. So there's a miss, and you're gonna get aimed at as well. Yeah, the accuracy of high altitude bombing in the game is a little rough. Let's make sure we don't get any hits here. Okay, that one's good. Alright, you gonna stay out of harm's way there, please? Yeah, well done, boys. Shoot them down. Yeah, high altitude bombing with fighters, I don't get it. I don't. You would think they would fight fast and low and swoop in on them. You know, do we want to maintain this with these guys coming in? Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's really any danger. We'll let them keep doing their circle and attack whoever they feel like attacking, because jeez, send out every army scout plane they could find, I think. Yeah, right. So we can speed this up a little bit because it's a little bit monotonous. Yeah, this is much different from the battle I had yesterday. Again, I'm sorry I didn't record it for you. I should probably, when I'm just playing offline to advance the game, to just hit the record button and make that a on-the-spot episode. I'm trying to get all three ships in the group here. Get the sound down so that you're not being bombarded with gunfire and bombs exploding and so on. So these ships are more maneuverable. They can handle this kind of high altitude stuff and shoot down as many of these annoyance planes as they can. See if we get any bomb drops. Destroyer escorts, if you put them in this pattern going full speed, they will actually, I don't know if this game still does it, but they used to roll over and capsize. I had that, I did that a couple times and was a little ashamed. Yeah, no falling aircraft hit my boats. I don't want that to happen. A beautiful morning, huh? Now, is this a thing that happened? Did destroyers put in this defensive mode? I don't know. I think these ships were designed to be more maneuverable, and I think that was just a thing. I think they did do that, but who knows? Again, we're trying to get through this swarm of planes so we can continue on doing our sub-hunting. I don't know who you're going for. Yeah, there you go. Shoot you down too. There we go. How about you? You want to play? Not. And that seems to be the end of it. Just make sure nobody gets any last minute bombs, and then we will move on. So we're going to do that and then do this and hit formation, and then I believe we were heading this way. And we can slow it down to a crawl because I like to do this after every engagement. And turn on our sonar and see if we can spot something now that we're done spinning. And again, they form in line, get in formation. You don't have to do this at the end of engagements. I like to do it. I like to see the ships actually follow orders and getting the idea of what happens when you hit that form up button. The form up button can be used to change, by changing this this slider down here. If, say, they're in their formation already going straight, following this yellow line over here, and they're at 750 and I decide to change it to 1,000 or back to 500, the outside ships seem to want to change sides, which is fine, or sometimes they veer out. I haven't quite tested it enough, but we'll see what happens here. Let's speed this up so we can see what the ships do. So this is our number one ship, the Flusser. So if we keep an eye on the Flusser and let her get straight, which is where she's going, the other ships will fall into the formation of a 3-column scout, which I like. And their distance between each ship is 750, I'm going to say feet, maybe meters, not sure. It's hard to judge on this map. I'm going to say meter. Nah, that looks like meters, I'm guessing. So this is the formation that 3-column scout puts these 3 ships in. And they should all be, once they're in position, slow down to 15 nautical miles. Where are they at? You're at 15, you're at 18. I think you're trying to get in the proper position. So these 2 guys are out a little bit in front of the lead. That's what the scout part is. And I think we've seen enough of that, haven't we? Okay, let's get out of this. So we only shot down 6. I thought we shot down more than that. But again, 22 is the key number to look at. Fair is fair. Not fair is unfair, right? They sent up scout planes and fighters, seaplane aircraft with pontoons. At no time, other than, let me see. I guess if we send up 24 fighters and we send up a complement of, SBD dive bombers, we could probably do that. But what we see is the enemy being able to send out maybe 3 different types of aircraft in groups of 12 or more, 18, 19, and we can never do that. And that's just seems like it's not a fair part of the game. So we're going to end this one with the Avengers. We have both Avenger groups. I think I sent in one earlier. Now, what are you doing? Are you going that way too? Or are you just going out to look? I don't like your position anyway, so we're going to RTB you. What's this guy doing? 261, yeah. I'm going to send this one, not that one. I'm going to send this one home. RTB. We don't want you tickling this radar. So we're going to let you do the fun here. So let's go in and we'll do a little engagement with the Avengers. Let's do it and make it happen. 3 aircraft per ship. These cargo ships like to... why does that not look like a cargo ship? It is. Okay. So what do we have here? We have, let's get these aircraft situated before I go playing games. We're going to send one this way, and we're going to send the other one this way. And then we're going to put them on the deck. So put them on the deck. We're going to speed them up just because, on the deck, and speed up. So now we can identify our ships. So this group is going to go for the back one. So what's the back ship? It is always an oiler. My mousey. Come on, roller. And again, we have this angled guy, which is the more dangerous of the two. We'll do our best not to lose aircraft here. Go over to Japan. We're going to select AO. And this one doesn't have the angle. That one does, this guy. So there's only two of these, so we know it's the second one. See the angle there? This is the more dangerous one. If you go here and you look, it's got two actually 5-inch caliber guns. These Type 89s are pretty dangerous, and they got a good range on them. So this group is going to go for the front ship. The reason why we're doing it this way is because we want them to divide their fire. And this old transport ship, the key factors are the color gray, the white bridge, and then the stack, which is dark, I guess black or charcoal, gray, charcoal. You know, that's a key point to look at when you're researching these ships. So we are going to go to, again, we're going to switch it up to MS, which is a transport ship. Scroll, and we're looking for those features. So we have the gray, we have the white bridge, and then we have the different colored spout or stack there. So we're going to select that. We are going to let them get into position better. Let's go see what these planes are doing. One of the things about doing these attacks is what kind of formation you want to be in. I haven't figured out what the right formation is. I've only figured out that it can be pretty much anything. The other thing you want to do is you want to check the status of the ships. Are they turning? You want to get them in attack mode well before they decide to attack. So you're actually good now, so we're going to send you this direction. You're actually a little close, but we're going to send you in anyway. Kind of like you to do a turnaround first because the other aircraft is coming in. Let's see if we can time this. Hurry up, hurry up. I'm going to send it now. I'm going to send him now. And attack. That's a little bit off, but we'll see how well they do their attack runs. So if we go back here and we look at the danger guy, he's shooting one direction. As the other guy is coming up on him, we like to, the idea is to have them pass at the same time. Torpedoes are away, these guys are gone. They do switch right over. I don't know if the speed is a major factor or not. We do want to get the aircraft to survive. And let's see what kind of damage we get. So that looks not very good. One hit is not going to sink her. And those went completely under. So that's a pretty pitiful attack. I think that has to do with the max speed. But that's just the way the ball bounces, I guess, right? But that's not that big of a deal because we're going to take a look and see what kind of damage we got here. Heavy, moderate, and none. The other, he didn't get hit by anything. That's amazing. Alright, so that didn't work very well, but we're going to get out of it because I don't expect them to sink, and they won't. But what we are going to do is we're going to say, hey, you, remember you? We were sending you home. We decided that we don't want to go home. We want you to go here and pick up where the other guy missed. and you can go home because you failed, and you're going to have to discuss problems that you had with your attack procedure. Let's make sure that we have a good direction on him. That's pretty good. Let's see what we get out of that. No, you guys are... I don't want you to go that way. I want you to go this way. I don't want you to follow. I want you to get away from as many of the enemy as you can, because you're vulnerable. So let's do that, shall we? All right, wait. Did you not do what I asked you to do? You didn't. Come on. So go this way. Go this way. You got to click the button to stop the direction. Otherwise, it takes the fastest path. If you just go from ship to port, it'll go through wherever the line decides it wants to go. So that's why I had to click multiple times there. You guys are covering him. You don't need coverage. The sub is fine. I'm not worried about him. I did put you out because why did I do that? Oh, because there was a big group coming in and I didn't want you to get damaged. So let's send you back into port. No defense. There's no defense when you do that, by the way. There's nothing that's going to protect to that ship. Do I like my carrier here? Yeah, we're doing that. What's it look like for weather? Not really a big deal. So they should be able to defend themselves. I'm wondering about these planes going into harm's way. This guy. Yeah, you're going to trigger all sorts of stuff. Let's do this. I don't want you to trigger them. What are these guys doing? Yeah, okay. That's fine. What are you doing? Again, I'm trying to make sure that these aircraft don't travel into trucks airspace, because all it does is bring out a swarm of bad guys. So let's see if we can get that group again. Wait, did you just decide you didn't want to follow my orders? Why are you not listening to me? Alright, I guess when you give a command, they have to do it. So be it. Alright, so this is the group that attacked us. I don't know why it still says SBB, but okay. These Beauforts are going to... The Queen Elizabeth here is fine, but it's a transport group right now. I don't want this to be in a battle, because I'll lose the fuel that is so vital, and the troops and the engineering and all these things. So I'm not going to attack them, this group here. But what we are going to do is we're going to pin it, and that's enough. I don't need to do any more than that. Let's go over to Milne Bay and see what we have that we can go harass with. Bowfighters, torpedoes, and we're going to go after it. It should be something like that. And we'll just keep doing that until we find it. These Beauforts, I'm going to cheese. Agree to disagree. Agree to not be happy with my choices. That's fine. I do not believe in just throwing the little assets I have away on encounters that really don't make sense. So we are going to go in and we're going to bomb these guys, and that's just the way that nature has us play. Okay. Yeah. So what's the preferred method? I don't know, there is one. Alls I do know is that we're not in a good position to defend ourselves. So we have to be quick about it, I guess. Everybody goes as fast as they can. I want you to go this way. I want you to go this way. I want the Dewey to break and head right between them. Best speed. I want the tripe to break and do the same. I want the farragut to break and do the same at best speed. Now the most important things are these transports. Did I make the choice to move them correctly? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But let's get the ball rolling here. Let's make sure all of our defensive ships are at their fastest speed, because we want to be able to maneuver them if possible. These guys are the fastest transports we can get and actually have weapons. But we don't want them to get hit by a bomb. So we need to be vigilant about watching these planes. So these guys here are high altitude bombers. They're extremely dangerous, and one of those will sink a ship. So we need to be aware of that, and we're going to send you on a little merry-go-round here, and we're going to send you on a merry-go-round as well. Is that the best way to do it? I don't know. I don't know if selecting these does anything either. I am not sure. Dewey, you're going to just attack at will, I guess, so do your thing. At this moment, I don't see the danger to this ship. This guy's going to be hurting unless we can shoot some of them down. I'm imagining a direct hit. It's going to get ugly. Wow. So being that you did that, we are going to send you the other way. I don't know if that helps any. What are you going to do for yourself there, sweetness? Are you going to get out of there? Let's see what kind of hits we get on this guy. Wow! So we're going to send you around again. Actually, I don't want to do that. Let's just keep you doing your turn. And hopefully that's enough. So these torpedo planes are pretty dangerous. Alright, did I screw up? I think I did. That should make our turn bet. We're screwed up. We screwed it up. The chances of us slowing down here are pretty slim. I think we're going to get hit in the bow. Wow. Can we please? That would be nice. Miss, miss, miss. How about that, boys and girls? Alright, pay attention. Pay attention. What are we doing? Dewey. We want you to do a turny turn. Let's do that. These guys dropped their torps yet? No. And what are you doing? Oh, you're going for him, aren't you? Let's see if we can make this happen in time. I don't think we can. You need to go full straight ahead. And Dewey, are you turning into those? Damn it. I was clicking on the wrong. Oh, that's not good. Brand new destroyer hit. You slow down to make that turn work. Alright, Dewey, relax. We don't want you turning into torpedoes, please. Come on. Get that rudder over, please. Jesus. God darn it. Yeah, oh well. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. We want everybody to form up and slow the heck down to 3. Let's check over the damage here before we end this video. Okay. Yeah. Alright. That's not good. We did manage to save the most vulnerable ships without any damage, but because we are focusing on these, we didn't pay attention to our destroyers, and they paid the price. It is what it is. I can't do anything about that. That's just part of the game. So we are going to do a thing here that I don't like to do, but we have to do, and that is get everybody to stop moving. I have heard that this makes the game, you can stay around and do that, I guess. We need you to slow the heck down to basically nothing, so you can get your repairs done. We're going to let the Farragut and the Tripe, or I say the Tripe, do a little bit of this action where we say, you guys form up and I want you to head this way. Not that it means anything, but let's just do that. These two guys need to sit and bake a little bit and get damage taken care of. I need to make sure that these ships survive, which you will, but you're in pretty rough shape. Which doesn't help us in the theater. We want the theater to be you know, we can't repair in that theater we're heading to. So it's an issue. So let's get this ball rolling so we can get these taken care of. I don't know if this makes a difference either. Somebody said, I think you want to repair your ship before you exit out of an engagement. I don't know if that's the case. This guy just having no shits. I'm gonna go flying right by you. Anybody want to get on? Let's see what the Farragut's doing. Yeah, you'll be okay. So what's the thing? Yeah, you took a torpedo in not a good spot. We didn't get hit by any bombs, which was impressive. Torpedoes, I think, should be easier to go after, but oh well. So we're going to group everybody back up together. I'm not going to stay around for it, but we are going to get everybody together. And we're going to have everybody go at the supply ship's best speed. So to go best speed, you have to go a little bit higher. Then everybody will stick with the slowest ship, is how that works. And then we're going to head this direction. I don't know if it makes any difference, but yeah, they look a little rough, but they'll still be able to fight a little bit. But okay. And with that, yeah, almost another hour episode. Here we go. That's just how I play the game, I guess. Not much. This is what I'll do. I'll continue playing, and if I come against an engagement from now on, I'll click on the recording software, stop recording from there, and we'll get some pre-post battle episodes, because I know that you guys want to watch a battle, how crappy I do the battle for that matter. But you'll want to see that. So I'll start implementing that in my gameplay, and maybe that will make it a little bit more exciting for you, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Get one of those just for the heck of it. Okay.